every time I do this, somebody says, oh wait, what was the question again? And they're sitting there trying to write the exact question that I asked. But yet, that's probably not the exact question that will be on the test. So if you're trying to memorize answers based on questions, you'll be disappointed. So I strongly recommend that you just write a couple of words, key words of the concept and what the answer would be. If you have any questions about why the answer is the way it is, that's important. Yesterday in the Cahoots quiz, there was a lot of, if you understood what the question was asking and what the answers were, you could sit there and eliminate all the different possibilities and you could come up with the correct answer. You didn't have to memorize it. Why waste gray cells memorizing things, right? Albert Einstein refused to memorize his own phone number or his address because he knew that he could get a phone book. And those of you who don't know what a phone book is, but he said, why waste energy trying to memorize something that I could look up somewhere else? So, understand it's what we want. So, are you ready? Okay. Night class can't answer. What happens when you're on an open message in email and you hit Control Q?
It marks the message as
red.
Red, yeah.
It marks it what?
It marks it as red.
Yeah.
Why not blue? Yeah, it marks it as red. That was a student supplied question. It says night class don't answer.
Oh.
They're the first one to answer.
Oh, I did not hear that. See, that I'm all the way over here.
We can't hear you all the way back here, sir. Huh?
There's chairs up here. I tried to get you to move up.
I know. I should have listened.
You know, it just feels like we're taking up people's spaces, you know what I mean? Like
You
they're the
are
morning
back
class.
there just as much as
This is our class, dog. It's all our classes.
This is your class.
No,
I'm
our
just
class.
here for the ride.
That's more true than you guys know. All right, so you have your calendar. What thing do you put on your calendar? No, that's a dumb question. I'm getting rid of it.
I like your style, Mr. T.
Keep removing those.
Yep. Take them off.
There you are.
Ay,
It's
perrito.
gone. So, all right. You just barely started.
All right.
What kind of GPA? Cumulative GPA. What is a cumulative GPA?
Mixture of all the grades in all the classes.
Yeah, so at the end of your studies here, 19 months or, 18 months, 17 months, whatever you have, depending on your program, is your GPA. What GPA do you have to have to graduate?
2.0.
2.0, which is
A D. A C or D?
actually a C minus.
Oh.
So, Mr. Valdez, when he taught both classes, he mentioned that an A was an A. They didn't care. That's not true. They will, I enter the grade and they want all the decimal places and it assigns a letter grade and it will be A plus, A minus, so. A 4 do in Cengage?
What can we do? Take exams? Like the ones we do, like practice for.
Oh, the SAMs?
You can take the
Right, the
exams,
exam.
do the
Yeah, so
trainings,
you can
read the
do
textbook.
assignments,
Check your grades.
check.
No.
On Saturday,
No, what the?
That's, he's got the highest grade in the class, in both classes with him. So, yeah, cool, you didn't know that? Albert is second, and Jeremy in the back there is third.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Get some,
Jeremy.
Jimmy.
So when you do your study teams, you now know who to fight for, right?
Or fight
Okay,
with.
so- Except, maybe not Peter, he just got one wrong. So what else can I do in Cengage? So I can do my assignments,
Reading the textbook.
read the textbook. Yeah, we set exams, so
Study notes.
I think that's pretty, yeah, you can put notes in there if you want, Cengage is a learning tool. So I think you've named them all, they're gonna be there. Interestingly enough, the wrong answer, now don't listen to what I'm saying. The wrong answer is what Peter said. I mean, it is on there, you cannot, you will see a grade there, but it is not your class grade. Where do I see the class grade?
Tim's.
And that is one of the questions here that we can know. If you're late with an assignment, what's the repercussions of that?
10 points off.
10 points off.
Bless you.
Per what?
Per day.
Per day.
Okay, 10 points off. Trust me, all the way to all 5 courses, and people still say it's like 20%, 30%. Damn, I should have been more strict, if that's what you thought.
Is your data in one
Okay.
per day? In one textbook?
Where can you find my contact information?
Oh,
What?
No, yeah. I thought you were talking about contact like in like the Outlook.
The
emails.
syllabus.
Yeah, the syllabus.
Oh, if you put it there.
syllabus.
And what?
Item.
Oh.
Has
Tag-
to be the syllabus, doesn't it?
We're actually, yeah, it does, in some of the courses, they're actually moving that, because they say we're, schedule and stuff like that doesn't really go in the syllabus anymore, so they are changing that, but just say the homepage of each course.
So find instructor's contact information specifically.
Yeah, so. What kind of attendance do you need?
85%.
Or higher.
85% or higher. Who said it or higher? Okay, Jordan, that's good. 85%. And who's the one that says that we have to have at least 85%?
Texas Workforce Commission.
Texas Workforce. Somebody mentioned Canvas. Canvas, what is Canvas? Learning Management System, my dyslexia is shown. LMS, right? Learning Management System. Yesterday I was talking about note-taking versus one-to-one confounders. This is a note-taking question because it was part of the presentation of OneNote. So, when you're taking your notes, what will enhance your study of those notes?
Your sense, like the senses, like
There's,
auditory or smell you said, right?
okay, yeah, those aren't what I'm looking for, but you're absolutely right, so I'm glad you know that. That's when you're actually studying the notes, what will enhance when you're taking the notes, what will enhance it? David, I think he was,
Using colors and drawings.
okay, colors and drawings are right. Yeah, any more?
Active listening,
Yeah, active listening,
reading, writing.
yeah, I mean, yeah, they involve your senses. One more that I'm specifically looking for. You're just gonna, okay, Grace? Chewing gum? That works. Or smell. That's kind of what, was it Brandon that said it? Yeah, Brandon was saying. Sitting there scanning, who was it that said that? Okay. Frequent review. I know that comes as a shock to a lot of them. Frequent review. So you just don't write the notes and close the book and, okay, I got this, right? Yeah.
Frequently used.
Tell me the, note-taking types and, what their definition is.
The mapping method, which is like, the topic in the middle in a circle, and the
Yeah.
subtopics coming out with.
The Cornell method.
Cornell
Different
method.
section. It's the cue, the notes, and the summary.
So 3 sections, absolutely right, okay.
The chart method, where you have like the categories set and like with them how you can compare them to each other more easily.
Okay. Outline, what's that?
Outline is where you have your main topic, and then you'll have the subtopics bulleted underneath.
The sentence method, which is a very sloppy way of doing it, but you can get your notes fast like that.
So complete sentence, right? That's kind of key for
The
that.
last one's the outline method.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, said it here. Daniel, sorry, Daniel.
There's also
Rank trail.
right on the slides method is another.
Okay. All right, so, what the test will ask you, it will list those methods and want you to match the definition. So you just slide things up and around and the 4 that are gonna be specifics, Cornell, mind, mapping, outline, and
And what?
sentence. Yeah, so,
I think
you guys named a lot, there's 7 that we actually talked about in the class. But on the test, there's only 4, and it's because that's all Kansas will. So, I'm giving
You
you.
said, what did you say again? Mind mapping, outline, and what else?
Sentence and Cornell. And you got the Cornell down. Talked about that already. So just know, some of the benefits of effective note taking, okay? Some of the benefits of effective note taking. She was like. question, it has another matching question. By the way, the matchings are worth, 4 points each. Everything else is worth 1. There's 3 questions that are worth 4. So what it has is the various applications that come in Microsoft Office, plus the operating system. Now, a lot of people think that the operating system and Office are one and the same thing, because they're made by the same manufacturer. So make sure that you know that Windows is not a part of Microsoft Office. Windows is the operating system, and we'll get into all kinds of different operating systems in the next class. But know that that is not, but it is listed here in the test, because I'm trying to drive home the point that it's not, it's separate in the application. So know what OneNote is, what Outlook is, what PowerPoint is, and what Windows is. And know when we talk about Outlook, know what the various, I'm gonna call them sub-applications are. Because everybody will say email client, right? For Outlook, but what else does it do?
Calendar.
Yeah, so calendar,
Contacts.
contacts, one more,
Tasks.
tasks. So make sure you know, what that is. Okay, this one's a fill in the blank, and I'm gonna read the question exactly, the way it appears on the test. So, Grace already has it memorized. Grandma's birthday party is an example of a Grandma's birthday party is an example of an appointment, while her actual birthday is an example of a event. Pardon my poor grammar. I said a twice. It's and. So, my gosh, that one you should be dreaming about as many times as we've gone over that. Okay?
Sir?
Any questions about the difference between, okay,
Wouldn't like grandma's birthday party be more like a meeting?
only if you were reserving the conference room, and I guess you could call it a meeting. But what's the difference between a meeting and an appointment?
Well, appointment's like one-on-one, but meeting's like more like people, more than 2.
2 or more people.
I don't know,
That's the point.
Well, it would be.
when I have a doctor's appointment, I see a lot more people than just one person.
Oh,
But you're not really.
It's like a meeting if more than one people are invited in Outlook itself, right?
Yeah.
So like if there's like more people there.
And usually you have an agenda. I haven't ever been to a party where there's an agenda.
Wouldn't an interview kind of a meeting? It doesn't have to be more people all the time.
Yeah, and they're arguing that people showing up at a party would be a meeting. And, there was a good point to that. I'll concede that.
But the answer on the test is gonna be appointment, right?
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
but again, and this is a fill in the blank one.
It's both of them, bro.
I'll try and identify.
Yeah, that's what we were arguing, that it could be a meeting as well, cause it's
So-
more than 2 people showing up, but he was saying that.
Because the computer might mark it wrong, and what do we do if it marks it wrong?
You stay in your seat.
And
How about them apples?
Stay in your seat, don't bring it up to me, because then I won't give you credit for it.
Oh my gosh.
I will go through them, on the fill in the blank, I will look at every single one, and I will give you credit. And then you're gonna be all stressed out, because it still has that big red X by it. I can't change the big red X, but I can give you points for, so always look, okay, I've got one or 2 points out of 2. So your grade will go up. I'm afraid. David?
So earlier you asked, or you, what did you say about the applications that come with the operating system? You mentioned what comes with Microsoft Office, but I don't think you mentioned anything about what comes with an operating system, aside from Windows.
Nothing comes with the operating.
Nothing.
I mean, they have utility programs, but that won't be on the test.
Okay.
I just want you to know that Windows, because I have a lot of students who even on the final will say that that isn't part of Office. They both start with the name Microsoft because that's who the publisher is. They make the computers and all kinds of fun tools and software. Okay, any more questions on appointment of event? Everybody knows what the difference is? Yep. And if Jordan and Brandon wanna put meeting, I won't stop. Seems really formal for the party. Who am I to judge?
Maybe a business purpose.
No more questions, nobody has any more questions.
Which is that one? What is it?
How do I color code?
Yeah, and then he, after that, he said
It's the operating system.
In Outlook.
Yeah, how do I do it?
It's on the ribbon.
How do you know what?
Color code.
You go to view, no, it's not in view.
Is it just in the home ribbon, categorized?
Category, we're looking for.
So categorize.
You assign a category, that assigns a color.
what happened, what was it?
Brenda?
What did he say?
Color code something by going to categories.
Color?
Color coding something, by going to categories.
Okay.
No, I gave you the answer, categories, that's all you did.
Categories.
No, Albert was saying you go to the home and then, yeah, or the ribbon.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna waste time.
But you don't have to,
Your name is Brenda?
Yeah.
That's my mom's name.
Oh, yeah?
on this one, you don't have to know. But I can't guarantee there won't be. I don't.
Kidding.
I'm
Just kidding.
You're gonna send me home. Okay. So, when I'm setting up Outlook, and I don't have an email address yet, Outlook will set one up for me, right?
No. Oh. Can't do that.
Good job, guys. That was resounding false. Of course, I could have that reversed. I felt that these are, if you have shredded.
Can you repeat it?
You know the answer, so it doesn't really matter.
What was the question again?
Did you really just ask me what the question was again? After
didn't hear it.
I said no.
I didn't hear it.
Someone tell them what the question was.
That's not the question, that's the answer.
Will Outlook
How do you know it's the answer?
create?
When sending you an email, will Outlook set up
No.
one for you?
No.
The answer is false.
Okay,
And, but on the test, I could flip that around and say, Outlook does not create email accounts, and then it would be true, right?
Right.
So understand where I'm coming from. I'm giving you the topic, you guys. Cause I'm not gonna read the whole test. That's why I hesitate, 'cause I have to read the question and think of how I'm going to ask you guys.
What?
Okay, here's one, that does kind of go a little bit of a path, okay? So it is fill in the blank, but how do I change the defaults in Outlook?
Backstage view
I'm
and options.
just looking for two answers.
Backstage view and
Backstage
options.
is the first one.
Options.
Options is the second one.
That's what you don't. I answer your.
So that is fill in the blank,
Check the default.
backstage and options. Do not, I will not give you credit if you put settings.
Default setting you can go to, and then it's backstage view.
So I'm saying that, everybody hear that?
Backstage view.
If you put settings instead of options, I will not give you credit. I try to give you, but there is no settings in Outlook, and so I don't want people looking for something that doesn't.
That question was in the Kahoot yesterday.
It was.
It was. Are you also gonna include the name 3 lists you can add to senders to? Add senders to?
Maybe. He's trying to get me to do the whole Cahoot, because he got a really good grade.
Are we gonna take the votes? That was your option yesterday, right?
Maybe, we'll see. All right, I said I would do it.
Yes, you would.
What was the question? Okay, so there was 20 questions on the food.
25, yesterday was 25, right?
25 questions on the food. He wants to see all 25 on the midterm. And I said,
Oh.
I don't know if everybody would want to see that.
No, that's not what we discussed.
Why not?
No, sir.
I said I'm not sure, and that we'd have to.
Yeah, we would have to take a vote.
I gotta explain why we're taking a vote. This isn't a democracy. This is a dictatorship. But I am putting this into a vote. Doesn't mean I'll do it, but. You wanna see all 25 questions from the Coot yesterday on the midterm? Show me your hand, I can't.
And you guys have.
Hey, but that's not what we were voting on, remember?
Yeah.
We said that if you could turn the midterm into a cahoots.
Oh, no.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Let's backtrack.
You were milker,
Don't be a hater.
Send them to the gulag.
I had two requests. Arturo wants to see all those questions. Chewy wants this to be 100-question Kahoot.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hell
So you
yeah.
got defeated. That
Send
was-
them to the gulag for
I didn't even have to see.
Oh, yeah.
I would pay to see that.
100 lakhs.
I would definitely pay
I
to see
didn't
that.
get any sleep.
What, boy? Don't be mad because you got frozen out of your account yesterday?
All right, let's go. Okay, you know what email spoofing is? What is that?
Spoofing.
When they can.
That doesn't exist.
No, that's on the Kahoots, it was one that says this is where I can put, assign something to, and there's no spoofing category on junk mail, okay? But there is something called spoofing, what is that? You fake your email address.
Faking. The correct other answer was international, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, on that cookie test, yeah.
Same.
That's what we want.
I got that one.
Yeah.
I got the two on the side, but then some food and like.
Yeah,
I'm running out of time, I gotta take something.
So now you guys are just adding questions, that's okay, but yeah.
We're gonna make
The more you know. Okay, if you're not expecting an email that especially if it has an attachment, what do you do?
Contact the sender first, if not, don't open it.
Exactly. What is it? Contact the person if you can. Did you send me an email? Do not open it, do not preview it, maybe. What's that?
Hey, what was the question?
If you're not expecting an email, contact the sender first to make sure they sent you the email. If not, don't open it.
Just don't open
Remember when we talked about hertz?
Talk about what?
Hertz?
Oh, yeah.
I drew it up on the board.
Oh, yeah.
And your CPU, what is a hertz? This
It's-
isn't on the test.
It's a
but-
measurement of frequency.
What's a hertz?
It's a measurement of frequency.
Cycles per second. How fast is your CPU going in your computer?
60.
One cycle is 1 second equals 1 hertz.
Yeah, I think Peter.
Hey, is that on the test?
It's
No, it's not.
It's close to 3 gigahertz. Modern day CPUs, a lot of them are now going at 3 gigahertz. What's giga? What did you say? Billion. So 3 billion instructions per second, and David thinks he's gonna beat it by closing it really fast.
I was joking for that.
I know you would. So am I. But it's true, some of us, when we're using computers, a lot of times we are thinking in terms of what our minds can conceive. 3 billion operations per second, I can't conceive that. No, that's faster than I can say 3 billion.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, another fill in the blank. What can I turn any word, phrase, symbol, or picture into?
A hyperlink.
Yeah, Ian, thank you for reading. So Ian had hyperlink. HYPERLINK. One word. Yeah, just know what a hyperlink is.
You can turn any picture and what else?
Anything, symbols, phrase, if you can see it on the screen, I can turn it into a hyperlink. Problem. There might be, I always hate to use absolute, so I would say most likely everything. Because as soon as technology moves so fast, as soon as they say the one, the next day, nope, you can't do it. And Albert.
That's how most websites work, right? How everything on the page is a hyperlink to subpages.
Yeah. So typically your menus are all hyperlinked, and they go somewhere. Hyperlink does not have to go to a web page. It can go to a page in the document. It can go to it can say mail to and send it to a mail address. So hyperlinks are not just jumping around, but they can do a lot more. That's why we talk about it so much and why they're so flexible. So if you're looking at a document and or an email and it says, to make an appointment, click here, then and here is the only thing colored. Usually hyperlinks get colored so you know what they're on. So hyperlinks are pretty powerful. That's why you see them all over the place. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, another fill in the blank. What is Outlook as far as email is concerned?
It's an email client.
Email client, right? We're good with that?
Can you just repeat the question?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the email portion of Outlook?
Email.
The email portion of that is the email client.
An email client?
Email client.
And the fill in the blank is just looking for the word client or client. You guys, when you do the fill in the blanks, I don't know why people do this, but make sure you see the word before the blank and after the blank. And don't put those words in. So you know it's email client, but it says email right in front of the blank. So you don't need to put in the blank email client. That's, read the sentence, that's redundant, right? Yeah, that's email. Because if you do that, it'll mark it wrong and I'll have to correct it. And we all establish the fact that I'm like, just make my job to get homework. Okay, I have a bunch of panes. It says, Windows got panes. What if I wanna see something differently in my, good job, change the view. That's another fill in the blank. You guys are trying to write the whole question down. Like Windows, arrow, panes, arrow. Right? What? It says what can you,
How can you see things differently? Is it clearly some?
change the view. Yeah, you change the, so the fill in the blanks are view. So there's no window panes view, right? Yeah, I'm gonna change that.
You gonna change it?
No, I'm changing the way it works. In Outlook, what can I make reoccur? Fast.
Reminders.
What's that?
Reminders.
That usually is associated with the object.
Events, appointments.
Okay, appointments, events. Come on, Jordan. One more.
What was the questions?
Meetings?
Meetings, there you go. My meeting guide.
So it was meetings, tasks, and.
Task, events, appointments, and
Meetings, meetings, tasks.
It was what the reoccurrence, what was the reoccurrence? That's events,
all the boxes. All four of them. See that question, you say, okay, recurring, all of them, bing, 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 bing. Sound good? See how you can take a note, just say recurring, question mark, then write all. So if I want to see a to-do list, where do I manage that at? What part of Outlook do I go to manage to do this? Tasks. Yeah, I mean, actually it would be the navigation bar.
So is it the navigation bar or what is it?
No, you don't. Forget navigation bar.
Okay.
Just task. If you're managing to-do list, you're doing it under tasks. Not under email or, I mean, you can make it. I'm just confusing the hell out of it.
To manage to-do list, go to task.
Is it true or false, so? Alright, so what part of Outlook, let's fill in the blank, what part of Outlook makes a good customer relations manager?
Contact.
Contact. I actually spelled it out, usually I had it before I always CRM, but too many people couldn't remember what CRM was.
And who's it? So it's like, what part of it makes for good customer?
You guys are trying to memorize it. But whatever. Okay. It's context. We're not what is not included in the Outlook message area when composing an email? Who says subject? Okay, Omar, that's one of them. The two line is one of them. CC and PC. Those are not included
In the message area?
in the message area.
CC, BCC, subject line, and
I think it's,
the last one.
So, two, TC, BCC, and subject line are the four.
Okay.
But this is only asking for two of those.
DO, CC, or BC?
CC and
subject.
BCC.
Subject.
So what does go in, what if I flip that question around, what does go in the message?
Your signature?
The greeting.
Body.
The message, text,
And the closing, the sincerity part.
yeah,
Plain text?
and then you said signature, right?
Yes, sir.
So just to make sure you're using your GCC, CC, subject, and what was the other?
Two.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Oh,
Like, we're supposed to.
okay, I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah.
Think it through. I mean, that shit, you're trying to memorize. You got, you got the CC, you've got, if you click on CC, you can bring up BCC, but that's not always there. And then you have the subject line, And right there, and then you have a big box, right?
Right.
This is a messenger. So if you know where these things go, you know it doesn't go in the messenger. It goes, this is called the header.
Header.
Okay? So just picture that and you have the answer. You don't have to memorize all it's two and CC and BCC and, you know, subject. No, you can just know that's the message area, and you know the parts of the message area, salutation or greeting, whatever you want to call it, the text, some kind of closing statement, and then a signature one, right? So, you don't have to be memorizing. Again, understanding makes it so, oh yeah, I can picture that and I know exactly what goes where. Michelle?
Could you review the CRM, again, please, fill in the blank for this?
What?
Customer relations
So,
manager.
customer relations manager, we talked about, that is what a lot of businesses use to manage their customers. Like who they are, what they pay thousands of dollars for.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Contacts in Outlook can do pretty much the same thing.
Context or context?
Contacts. C-O-N. C-A-C-T-S.
Wait, so what's the question?
Oh.
You're the one making
It's just everyone's like, are we just doing CRM? Everyone's just like saying different stuff, one is like using the concept, focus on that one question.
Move on.
We've already, this is questions ago, somebody
It's because it's just different things, so it's getting all over the place.
Thank you.
So, in your notes, write CRM, arrow, contact.
Yeah.
CRM, don't contact.
Otherwise, it's thousands of dollars.
Another fill in the blank. If I wanna manage my emails, what do I set up?
So can you repeat the question?
If I want to manage my emails, what do I set up?
What I said.
Rules.
Rules, oh, okay.
Fill in the blank. I was on the Kahoot, Omar, yesterday. Or not Omar, Arturo.
Yeah, what, I got it right
Sorry,
too.
Omar.
You always get confused if it's not for a certain job or.
I know.
If you wanna manage,
This is only part of it, give me a break. Okay, are we good?
Yes.
We really have to,
Yes, sir.
it's been an hour and we're only a quarter of the way. So what do I call email that I don't want?
Junk mail.
Junk email, another name?
Spam.
Okay. That's a true false. What do I call the main menu bar in all Microsoft apps? Ribbon. That is a fill in the blank, buddy.
Ribbon? What do I call what?
So we just barely talked about it, but if I wanna identify myself to the center, make sure they know who I am, what do I do? Signature line. Fill in the blank, signature.
The fill in the blanks is gonna have the choice of genre, or we actually have to type it out.
You type it out. Like I say, if you don't know how to spell it, and I can sound it out, and it sounds like what the word should be, you get credit. Don't let I know the blank. No, for the computer. Remember, this is created by the computer, so if it's not pretty close to what it was looking for, it will mark it wrong, but that's why I review it. And with 22 and 10 in the computer, I'll do it as fast as I can, but I'll try to do it through the home so you can see what we're doing. All right, so I get an email and it's CC to half the world. Somebody had a baby. So what do?
Do not reply all.
Do not reply all. Okay. So if somebody needs a reply, just reply to the sender. Only people that, if you wanna say congratulations, send an email. Heard you had a baby, congratulations. Of course, that's way too simple for the women talking. Well, how big is it? What was it? Did I have hair? What? Right, Chris?
Are you sure that the father's bigger?
Yeah.
That's all pencils are gonna ask.
Alright. Okay, so you get an email from your supervisor, and he goes through several different things. You have categories for all those different things, but you have to pick one and just keep one category, correct? True or false?
False.
False. False. You can assign multiple categories to the same object, whether it be email or task or whatever. What are the three formats that email will send in?
HTML.
HTML,
Rich
text, and
Rich text and plain text.
So I'm in my contacts because I'm making notes on a telephone call. If he wants to set up an appointment, do I have to switch to the calendar view?
No.
What can I use? Peek, right, that's fill in the blank. P-E-E-K. Not P-E-A-K. Sometimes English we have the same sounds for words, and we have the same spelling for words. Okay, that is a fill in the blank. Okay, I wanna send my calendar, all the appointments, everything that I already got set up. I wanna send that to somebody else. What do I do?
You share a calendar.
Yeah, I could share the calendar, but they don't have Outlook. What am I emailing? Okay, I'm gonna export it to what type of file? PDF. Remember iCalendar? It said, it has nothing to do with Apple, it's a format that you can, import and export into different calendars. You don't remember? We talked about it. Nobody, literally, nobody remembers that?
I remember that. I remember now.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up to 5 points for that question.
Let's go to what?
So iCalendar, fill in the blank, one word. Has nothing to do with Apple. It is the format where you export a calendar to and then send it to somebody, you email them, and then they can import it into their calendar. If they have Outlook, you should do what Chewy said and share it. Okay, if I have a client, I have to have a server. Good job. Yeah, if you have a servant, you have to have client.
If you have a server, you have to have a.
I just reversed it. If you have a
Yeah.
client, you have to have a server. If you have a server, you have to have a client. Understand the concept, don't memorize.
There, make sure you show.
What's the format that Outlook uses for its, main file, only file? OST if it's an exchange, what's the other one? PST typically. Just write PST, OST, question mark, look it up.
PST almost.
Outlook stores all of its information in a single file. It opens by default, but if you ever have to find it, or reopen it, or remove it, or back it up, it ends in .est or .ost, one or the other, not both. The OST is for a special format that they use if you put your email, it belongs to them. It's what they call exchange. All right, we've been doing this for over an hour. You guys want a break?
Sorry.
Okay, 5-minute break.